are you?
Let's see.
Let's see it, big
Splash. Spider-Man 2 definitely knows how to remind you that this is a sequel. Let me tell you something, we got 2 new ways to get around the city, 2 characters, 2 new villains, 2 new skill trees, and even 2 control displays on the fucking screen, which results in the pace of the story being double the speed. Literally, the introduction introduces the characters, the game mechanics, and the main antagonist in the span of 30 minutes. Holy shit. With the story speeding down the fucking freeway, you would believe eventually it would slow down, but no, it just increases as you progress.
Pick it up!
I know people won't like that, but it takes priority in your time, and you gotta respect that. It offers the best experience at all times. Let me tell you something, when a game is drawn out, granted, you will spend more time on it, but it results in the lack of memorability. For example, Hogwarts Legacy. It's a 40 to 50 hour story, but I can only tell you one thing I remember from that game. But Spider-Man 2 feels like it just cut all the bullshit and just gave you the important stuff. It's like watching the Super Bowl. Once it begins, it's fucking amazing, but when it ends, the likelihood of you revisiting it is very low, but we will discuss that more later on. Anyway, enough about the pacing of the story. Let's talk about what you really came here for. The gameplay is jam-packed fun. Moving around the city got an upgrade, and instead of swinging around, you can glide with the wind. What's the thing? Oh my god, I'm a fucking flying bug now. I'm a flying spider. I'm a bird now. Fuck this shit. This is cool. Which makes one of their strong suits in the game even better. Because gliding through New York is so smooth, and I can literally do this shit for hours. The fighting mechanics are the same as the previous games, but they did give each of the characters their own skill tree with unique abilities. They also included a skill tree that affects both Spider-Man, which mainly are abilities that you got from previous games, and skills that change the way you swing around. The inclusion of multiple styles for suits allow you to feel fresh and continuously change the Spider-Mans, which I did constantly. I gotta say, I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they made New York look even better. It feels more alive with the photo op collectible that allows you to see something new while exploring. I honestly love this collectible. Okay, now for the other ones, no. The collectible side content still has the same issue. Once you beat the game, the likelihood of you feeling invested enough to complete them all is very low. The only reason you are doing it right now as we speak is because you heard the platinum is easy.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
They still haven't found a way to match the side content with the story. The only good side content that I liked was the side missions that brought back a character from a previous game. Because most side content you will be doing is for the reward rather than this experience. And I feel like the content isn't bad per se, but it isn't changing much and it's not going to surprise you. It's like they went, hey, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. The story was overall good. I like how they included a lot of characters from the old ones to show us, once again, it is a sequel. I kind of liked Miles' story more than Peter's because the first portion of Peter's story felt very similar to the first game. I'm not tripping. Literally, a close friend of his is slowly turning bad and he needs to help him. I swear I've seen that before, I'm not gonna lie. You could tell they were playing it really safe in the beginning part, but once my boy Craven was the main part of the story in the second half, that was the game at its highest. Because whenever he is on the screen, you just knew shit got real. He really felt like a guest star on a Disney Channel show, because I was hyped when that boy was on screen. But later on, when the Venom symbiote became the main factor of the story, it started to dwindle a little bit. Shock balls? Shock balls? Like when Peter is fighting MJ, he suddenly forgets the symbiote's weakness, even though in the previous mission, he created a device. I felt when the main focus of the story was Venom, it became more predictable.
Thank you.
Coma? I knew it.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Yes. No, I mean, no. But yes, I know what I need. And you could tell that they were playing it really safe with the characters. This game felt like more of a setup for something bigger, which is going to be the third one. They are going to be bringing back old villains and even new ones, which I'm excited for, because right now the Spider-Mans are chilling. They have everything, which means they have a lot to lose. Also, I like to mention that the game heavily marketed fighting alongside another Spider-Man, but that's kind of cap. There's only a few missions you will fight alongside another one, because each of these fucking guys are stubborn as fuck and they will not call for backup. Overall, I did like this game. It did have a great emotional story that kept me invested, electrifying movements, and a solid side content. So if you did like the previous ones, then this sequel is very good because it does improve a lot on its strength. The side collectibles are still an issue, but if you didn't mind them in the first one, then you're gonna like this game. Spider-Man 2 is a game where it knows its audience and it will know how to keep them happy, but will only take minimum risk. 8 out of 10.